Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm so sorry. I was late.
It's okay. I was also
Huh?
last help to last minute help thing for my mom. But yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So go ahead and fix it to where you can share your screen.
Okay, I think you might have to let me share my screen. Oh, there we go. There it is. Hello. Attendance officer. Okay. I was out because of doctor appointments, but I'm not gonna be in school.
Okay. All right. So you were dealing with inheritance.
Yes, сказала. Yeah, so we're doing inheritance. Да, я ей сказала что-то на улице.
Okay.
Yeah, so inheritance. I have some of the things. I still need a little bit of code. But like for sorry. Ah, oh, I just have to like sort of create my own stuff because I have the like human and goblin, which was like in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I just have them. I don't have anything in them so far. I just if I run the code,
Mm-hmm.
so this is what it gives me. So this is what it gives me. The really giant square that moves around is the goblin. The medium square is the human player, and then the small one is just the base class.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I just sorry. I sort of figured out how to like add them in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I need to add like names, and I also want to be able to have like if the goblin is if the goblin square goes over the human square dies, or like something like that.
Okay.
But then I have
You
yeah.
have a health level.
Yeah. So yeah, I just need some like because I got these like base classes in, but I just don't have like no like I don't have these or like that. I just basically have half of the project sort of done, and I need sort of like the other half help with like the other half of it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So inheritance is basically like say I think do you understand inheritance or do you want me to go over it?
I is it okay if I like tell you what I think it is and then you
Sure,
start
yeah. Go for it.
so from like what I understand, inheritance is when you have like a base class, which is like the start or in like a family tree, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Okay.
You have like the great grandparents is like the base class. And the grandparents is whatever happened from that. Or wait, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So but like you have like a base class which has like stores basic information in which you want all of your classes, all of your other stuff to be able to contain. And
Yeah.
then from there you start making more like specific things. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can separate it into, well, in this case, anything is our base class, and the sentient being is just a more specific version of anything plus whatever it needs to have. And then and then that sentient being has everything that the anything class has. And then from there, the human player creates its own stuff, but it also takes stuff from sentient beings. I'm sorry, that's really confusing.
Yeah, that's kind of along the lines of how inheritance goes. More specifically, inheritance is a way of passing on character traits to the child or subsequent children of the parent or superclass. So the one that has all the beginning attributes is known as the super. And then anyone that inherits the traits of the super is going to have all the methods and all the variables and everything that it has is going to be available or within the child. So, and so there are also methods inside, or there may be methods inside of a superclass. And so that's something that the children will be able to do as well. So say, for instance, if the super can walk, then the child can walk too, right? But say, for instance, you want to put something unique to the way that the child walks, then that's when the override comes in. So the walk will be more like for the child a crawl or something like that. They're still moving their legs, but they're on their knees. So that will be something specific that the child does versus the way that the parent walks. You see what I'm saying? So those are the types of things that you'll be able to do using the override, is kind of like give specific attributes using the same method. And then that's pretty much it. So let's look at this human player. If it's a sentient being, it's going to have all the characteristics and all the methods that the sentient being has. And then if it does something specific, like speak or eat food, you know, a sentient being speaks and eats food, but you're going to have to override these existing methods in the super by using the keyword override, right? And give it specific speech or give it specific eating habits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, like it said, eat food. So every time it eats food, it would decrease its hunger level. With speaking, maybe it can say a greeting or say its name. You know, maybe the human can say its name.
Because the thing is that I also have, I believe I have a speak. No, I don't have what? Sorry, where do I have a speak method then? Sorry, I just thought I had a speak method here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So right here.
So in your speak method, it returns a string. So that's whatever it says.
And so then here, would I have to override the string of the speak method?
You already did an override on the speak. Now you can do an override on the what's the other class? You have speak and
there's speak and eat
food. Yeah, so you can override the eat food method and decrease the hunger level.
Yeah, because I don't think I have what is it called? A speak method in here.
Yeah, so do the eat food. So apparently it's not void. Maybe it returns something.
I don't know. It just seems
Look
like
at the sentient being and see what it does. See what it has in the method. For
I
this.
don't have so I have a speak method in the sentient being, not a
Oh, so then you don't need to override it. There's not
yeah,
one there.
speak the okay, and so
Oh, I thought you had one for the human player.
I don't. I have a oops. I have a draw and then a toString
Okay.
for now. For like that's what I have.
Uh,
And the draw is there to be able to like adjust the size of the squares.
yeah. Go to line 28, hover over speak. Because you got a red squiggly line under it.
Yeah, it just has to return. Or wait, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do have to return.
Yeah.
But you have to say maybe, yeah, return. Hi, my name is whatever. And then put in their name. Super dot name? I don't know. But do they have a name? Or is it coming from super?
Oh, wait, it might be a name.
Super dot name. It's got to come from the super if it's not there in there. Delete. No, I think it's case sensitive.
Just have them. Okay, so I just have them like I have them private. Should I have them
You in
private or
sentient being? Go to sentient being. Where's the?
It's right
I have a
here.
name. Yeah, so go to super dot name. Yeah. Save it.
Wait.
Why is it a name?
Because I don't know.
Oh, you have a name. No, that's a name inside sentient being. See, private string name. Okay, since it's private, it has no idea what the name is. So since it's private, you have to do a getter method. Unless you make it public, you're not going to be able to see what name is or use super dot name. Okay, that's fine. Now see if it still gives you an error inside human player. Input name. Okay.
No.
Yes. Okay, so
It does override it. I don't know what's going on.
must override or implement a super type method.
But I have a speak.
Yeah, you have a speak.
Right here, yeah. Line 22.
Okay, so it needs a message though. Public string speak. You need to put inside the parentheses the message. There you go. That's what it was missing. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna just say a message. Instead of doing the hi, my name is, just return a message.
I mean, can I just set this? Can I like? Can I just like set this to a message and then have it return?
Or you can say return hi, my name is plus super dot name plus
a message.
A message, yeah. Yeah, perfect. So that's fine. That works. What else? That's it for that method. If you want to do eat food, we can do that now.
Okay.
So eat food, you can basically just decrease the health level or the hunger level. Yeah, decrease the hunger level. Do you have a hunger level?
I have a health level, not a hunger level.
Okay, you can create a hunger level in the human player. So yeah, right
Here,
there.
right?
Yeah, you can just say int hunger level equals 10 or something like that.
We just have it at 100. Or wait, no.
Okay, that's
Or
fine.
wait, no, 0. Wait, we can put it at 0 and then just increase it.
Hunger level? No, you want the hunger? Oh, we
Because
want
I'm
to
not hungry.
increase
And
the hunger
then,
level?
Hmm?
You want to increase the hunger level? Okay.
Yeah. Or wait,
So
no.
is there a max hunger or no?
I have not thought through the hunger level part yet. Or wait, no, wait, yeah, wait, sorry.
When you eat food,
It decreases
decreases.
the hunger level,
Yeah,
yeah.
it decreases the hunger.
Oh, just 100. Okay,
So
so
eat food, and then you could say decrease it by, you can either decrease it by 10 or something like that. But you need an if statement as long as it's greater than 0.
so if
Hunger level greater than 0, then you can decrease it. Actually, when hunger level, check to see if hunger level minus 10 is greater than 0. You know what I mean? So as long as that, as long as it's still going to be positive, then you can decrease it. Minus equals 10.
oops.
Right.
Oh, was it like getting mad because I wasn't setting it equal to anything?
Right. You weren't assigning it. You're just kind of like saying hunger level minus 10, and that's not a really complete statement. Okay. So now that we have that, it will decrease the hunger level. And as long as there's enough hunger level there, right? How about we do greater than or equal to? So let's put an equal to after that greater than symbol. So that way, when they are at 0, it's just, they can just get that last 10. Otherwise, it's not going to take off that last 10. They'll always have 10. Does that make sense?
Oh, wait, sorry. So if it's
So say you're at 100
9,
and you keep on decreasing by 10. So on line 35, I was saying to put in an equal sign after the greater than symbol, because it's okay if it equals 0.
oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay, because then it's okay, so it's never gonna stop doing that. Okay.
Right. So if you subtract 10 and you get 0, that's okay. But if you subtract 10, you get something less than 0, then that's not okay. So it has to be positive or equal to 0. So hunger level minus equal 10 is going to reduce the hunger level as long as there's at least 10. As long as you have a hunger level at least 10. So that's what that says. Okay.
How would I
That
like print the
you can print the
wait a
hunger
minute.
level.
Yeah. Or does it, so if I do this, is it just gonna print all of the information that's there or no? Or maybe not, right?
Did you call the toString? No.
Because
Only
I just
if you want, you can put in the hunger level for the human.
so like that is not what I meant to do.
Add that to the toString. Yeah, you're right.
Because I super the toString.
Uh-huh.
So can I just add
Plus,
it?
you can say plus. Oh yeah, you can do it there.
Plus equals.
And then in quotes, hunger level. Colon space. And then on the other side of the quote, put plus hunger level. Boom. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. But now do I have to like, because for some reason this seems like a video game to me.
Yeah. Did you call toString? If you call toString,
I just print so I create like a human player object. Well,
yeah, then you can do Maria.toString.
Because the things that I just print the object. Let me see if that's
Yeah, but that's not, you can just say print Maria.toString. Oh, okay, did it. So I see the human player has a hunger level. So put a space. Yeah, there you go. Got it.
Okay, how do I like how do I print? So like if it goes now I have to figure out how to like decrease it so it can decrease the hunger level. Oh, and okay, wait. Then I think with that I can do, what is it? Inanimate object, something that inherits like a carrot from an inanimate object. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you had a carrot before.
Let's see. Carrot extends inanimate object. There we go. Oops. Oh, I also try to figure out how to make the color change. Like I'm trying to figure out how to have it change colors. Okay, and this one I'm just gonna turn red. Sorry, I'm just
Semicolon on line 7.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and so carrot will have, that's not what it's gonna have. This is what it will have. It will have orange. Okay. And so what else do I have in the constructor? Oh, what do I have? So in the inanimate object, I have description and then I have the toString, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Wait, that means I have to have, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I did this. String a description. So then here has to go string a.
You need super dot something.
Or wait, can I just do that? Can I just super it into and put it into parentheses?
No, it has to be super dot something to call one of the methods inside, or use one of the attributes like name or health level. It's the only thing you can do with super. So the inanimate, oh, never mind, the inanimate objects. Yeah, you have some private variables there.
That I just made public.
But you just made it public, so now you can use super dot description.
Okay. Making my code better.
Super dot description equals a description.
Oops, sorry. Super dot.
Inside a caret.
Uh-huh.
Or yeah, you say super dot description equals a description. Yeah. All right, that works.
And so I have to do the same
What
thing.
happened? Still have
And
an
here.
error there.
Must explicitly invoke another constructor. Go. Why? So now it's giving me an error, but before when I put it into like parentheses, it didn't give me an error. So like when I did this.
Say public caret. Put public in front of them, not on line 4.
I don't know, because when I did it like this, for some reason it didn't give me an error.
Okay, yeah, because you were giving the description to super.
Okay. Do I have to put the public in front? I keep forgetting for some reason. Because wait, is this a constructor or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess you don't have to put public. That was reason was because you had the parameter in there.
Yeah. Okay. So a constructor can be with or without the public.
Right.
Okay.
Because the default is public.
Oh, okay. So then, okay.
Just
But
like you can have a variable without the public, and then the default is public.
Can we make a constructor private?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't make a constructor private. I don't think so. I never have. I guess you could, but I don't know what would be the reason behind making the constructor private.
This is just a question.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I've never used a private constructor.
Interesting. Oh, would you have time until 4 today or not really?
What time is it now? 2:30. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so with this, Karen, okay, I'm sorry, I blinked a little bit. Okay, two for an animate object and define their qualities through instant variables and methods. Instance variable? I don't know. I mean, it is plant-based because I have like these.
Right.
And do I set them? How would I set them to true though?
You
Oh, they're both
as a
true.
constructor, it already is true.
Wait, but then how do I?
That needs to be in the constructor. I don't know why you have, well, the default is true, so you don't have to change it if you already know the default is true. Because the carrot is plant-based.
And edible.
Right. And so that's already in the super, so you don't have to worry about doing that.
Okay, how would I describe it through methods though?
How would
It's
you
like here
describe
it
what?
says, come up with two and then define their qualities through instant variables and methods.
Okay, well, you can see what inanimate object methods are, and you can override them and give specific qualities for the carrot.
And I don't have the like these are the only I only have one and that's the two string.
Okay, well, then hold on. Inanimate object is overridden.
Mhm.
Oh, it extends anything. Okay, so it's a grandparent. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So and anything is this base class. Yeah.
gotcha. Um, what else do you want the carrot to be able to do or have?
To increase the no, to decrease the hunger level for the human player. But I don't know if that's possible.
Huh? I don't think so. Because that's two coming from two different places. Okay, so I think what you're trying to say is if it collides with a carrot,
Yeah, if this
then it
human
eats
collides,
food,
yes, then it eats it and it increases hunger level, and then the carrot
decreases
disappears.
hunger level. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's a method. You can do the collision method. Like you can do include a collision. Like if collision, then you want to just do a boolean collided. So the thing is, like a human would have to collide, would need a collide method because they're the ones that would have to eat the food and
Mhm.
decrease the hunger level, not the carrot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the method that you need will have to go, yeah, collided. So if it has collided, have a boolean. Make it a boolean. Well, you don't have to have a variable. I was just saying the return type.
Oh, just okay, make it Boolean. Okay.
I mean, you could do it that way too. But let's see. Maybe all of your players can have a collided variable because you want to know if they have collided, right? So
Should I just
public
put it into
boolean
here?
collided. Yeah, that's
Should I
fine.
put it into here? Into my
No, it's fine. You can. Well, yeah.
Because they all extend it anyway. They all extend. So they extend either sentient being or inanimate object, which
Yeah, so
both.
anything can collide, right?
Yeah. So should I put that in here or like?
Yeah, you can put anything collided,
Equals false.
and that first is false. Yeah. So then you can say, so the collided is only going to just return false or return true. Sorry. Maybe call it collision. I don't think you can call it collided since you already have a variable called collided. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So when a collision happens, return then actually, hold on. Before you return true, just switch or change. You can return collided. So you can return that super dot collided equals true. You understand what I'm saying? And then you can return super dot collided. So after line 43, hit enter and then say super dot collided equals true. And then you return to, or yeah. And then you return super dot collided. Does that make sense?
Sorry. Could you please repeat that?
Okay, so for collision, you have to set the collided variable to true and then return that variable. So the return collided. So you go to the end of line 43, hit enter and insert the line that says super dot collided equals true.
Oh, that's right. So super dot collided is
equals true.
true.
Okay, and then just return super dot collided. Okay, that's it.
Sorry. So what does that do?
So so basically that allows you to change the value of the collided, and that way in your your driver class, where is it called? What is your driver class called? The inheritance world. When you go into inheritance world,
that's
then well, actually so within the game, then you can check their position. And then if their positions are the same, then you can set their collided, use their collided variable. You can make the instance of that anything or the instance of that caret or whatever to be true.
Okay, but how would I do that? How would I how would I check their location?
Well, there's a couple ways you can go about it. You can give them a location, right? That can be their attribute, is their location.
Wait, how would I like make a random location? Because I want to like spawn these random.
Yeah, I think you had that before. Previous. Yeah, you had that in the last game.
Yeah, because I had to like redo this completely because one of my my teacher was like, it's terrible. So
but there you go. Yeah, that's the random position.
Okay, so then I'll just move that here.
Right. So okay, so one thing that you can do is you can check for the collision since they'd have an X location and a Y location. So now inside of the collision method.
Sorry, let me, I just quickly, sorry, give me, my brain is gonna be fried.
You got to give a description, right? Doesn't character
Yeah.
have a description?
Yep. There we go. That's what we care at. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, back to here to check their locations. How would I do that?
So in the collision, where's your collision?
It was
I
the
thought you
method.
had a collision in the.
I had one in human player. Or wait, should I put that just into anything?
Yeah, I think anything should have a
Okay, so wait, should I put this into? No.
maybe, okay, so, yeah.
Should I don't know, because I feel like I should put it into, sorry. I should put a collision method into anything so I can override it or something like that.
You don't even need to override it. You can just say,
Should you be doing something?
you can just call it.
Like super dot collision or something.
Or, you know, when you create a new caret, you're gonna say
Is it raining?
if caret dot collision, then whatever you want to happen, then you do that. Because it's gonna return true or false. So what exactly do you want to happen when it collides?
Depending on whatever it is, because if it's a carrot, I want the carrot to be eaten by the human player.
Right. So
like it disappears, I guess.
mm,
And the human decreases their
hunger level.
Yeah.
All right, so you can override the collision with the caret.
Here, wait, so then should I put this into anything then? Or I don't know what to do.
You can, or you can leave it there.
Because this is human player. This isn't even one of the other base classes. This is just something derived from the base
Right,
class.
but you know that human player also needs an X location and a Y location. So it really just depends on how you want to set it up. Every sentient being can have an X location and Y location, right?
Yeah,
So
I think
you can just have it.
Anything should have those, right? Because like anything should have X and Y location, and so we're able to.
Yep. And so should a sentient being have an X and Y location. All the objects should have an X and Y location. So if they do have an X and Y location, then you can check the collision. So what happens with the collision though, if you put the collision inside of anything and sentient being, then what you can do is pass the X and Y location so that you can check to see if there was a collision.
Okay, but like, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting it, but I'm not getting it completely. Like, I can understand. Like, we're just gonna check. So, like, for the carrot and human player, we're gonna check their compare the X and Y locations to see if they're equal or not. And if they are equal, return true to the collision.
Oh, it just started pouring down raining. Give me 1 second.
No, it's okay. It's also like pouring for, well, it's raining for us. Well, I don't think it's too bad, but it's like raining. So
Okay, so, all right. So the thing about, setting up these things, if you have a plan, it's a lot easier to just start implementing. But I need to know from you, what do you want to happen so we can determine where each method needs to go. So we established that a sentient being and anything has an X and Y location. So inside of anything and inside of sentient being, you should have X and Y locations for them.
I think they do, right? Because in the constructor it says 1515.
Okay.
But then
Cool.
there's that move thing that just, yeah.
And how about, okay, you're in anything right now? How about sentient being?
I do not know. For now, it does not.
So maybe that doesn't a sentient being need to have a location as well?
Yes, but should I like super it or not?
What do you mean? Oh, a sentient being comes from anything. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Because like a
So,
sentient being and inanimate object come from anything. Like anything is our base class.
okay, got you. So yeah, so it already has that information. So when you go to check to see if it's collided, then you have to compare what location you're trying to see if collided with, and then return true or false. Oh, wow.
It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you need to do. This is, I think I'm becoming too confused. I'm becoming confused.
Oh, now it's lightning and thundering. We might have to cut it short. Oh.
It's okay. If we have to cut it short, that's okay. Would it be like possible to continue the meeting sometime today?
When?
Just like, I don't know, whenever like becomes a good.
Yeah, let's hook up and well, Lord willing, I'll be alive. In about 4:30. Is that okay?
4:30? Yeah, that should work. I can message you if something goes.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. All right. So this session was only 50 minutes, but okay, I'll see you at 4:30.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see them.